Hello everybody, I have another replay for you today. Random, like always, my opponent. Chosen Protoss. Name of the map is Bridgeport, something like that. So, my opponent with an immediate scout, obviously up to some sort of chicanery. At this point, I was turning on the sound. It's a two-player map, so obviously you know where the other guy started, which allows for some more aggressive plays like Forge First or Proxy, which you can do in four-player maps too, but my opponent gets a very nice advantage here. You see on this map there's a very nice defended natural expansion with some breakable rocks. So he guesses correctly that I'm going to expand and pylons it up. He actually cancels this pylon, but I didn't even realize that. So it really put a crimp in my plans. It was nice. Nice move just to sort of throw me off. I had saved for the hatchery and then I was delayed. I tried to expand here instead, and again, he did the same sort of pylon trick. So that's a nice start to the game. You can see my minerals piling up here as I'm coping with the chaos. I guess this sort of, the point here is that you want to disrupt your opponent's plans. You want to scout them, you want to figure out what they're doing, and then you want to counter it. So, nice. I mean, it's an old trick, but it's a nice trick. It's a good one, and he implemented it, and he was able to do so because he scouted immediately. So whether or not that's optimal to scout immediately as opposed to scouting a little later, who's to say, right? But it was a nice thing. One thing my opponent here is doing, which I think is intentional, he's only got two guys on gas because he's saving up minerals for a nexus to keep up with the expansion. I think he's doing that intentionally, which is kind of cool. You see now he goes to 3-3 now that he's got the minerals. I think that's a nice move too. So he's going for an expo. I have an expo. And because I was forced to pool first, I'm going to see what damage I can do with these lings and spare one to clear out my second natural. So lings coming in. He has only a zealot really. And the Mothership Core. Mothership Core, very powerful. Not so much its attack, but rather the photon overcharge. Very nice. Turns pylons into sort of super cannons. Here you're going to see it done. Two hitting, I think, these Zergs. And forced to flee, but good to stay aggressive, sort of keep the pressure on. Good to see if he can do some damage. Okay, I've got layer almost finished. I'm short one guy in gas. That's not intentional. That's a mistake. And oh, a ling run by a speed completes. And here, one probe kill, two probe kill. Temporarily just shutting down this expo and hampering my opponent's plan. You see, I try to take out this pylon here for fear of the dread photon overcharge. And there was the Ling that was attacking this pylon coming to join his comrades, but unfortunately the photon charge does fend off this attack, and my opponent is now able to start mining on his natural base. 16-16 on his main, 8-16 there. I have 18-16 and 8-16, so I should transfer soon, hopefully. Spire on the way, and see this pylon watching the rocks. Good idea just to see, you know, if trying something sneaky here and break the rocks and attack the expo. So my opponent, oh, here's one link doing nothing. So now my opponent throwing down some production facilities, robotics bay, and obs. Obs very good. Just keep an eye on troop movement and scout, and just a very strong unit in general. See if you get any upgrades at that robotics bay. There's a little movement here to Adepts. Adepts, a new unit with Legacy of the Void, land to land only, with a psionic transfer ability that sort of helps them teleport. It's kind of neat. Here I've got some lings. I'm going to try to break these rocks down so I can attack this juicy natural base here. He's got both the gas going another gate. Up to 5 gate now, and the warp core is coming through, so he's going to have the ability to warp. Always nice. The adepts spot the lings, chase them off, and his obs find out about the mutalisks. So he's going to be able to prepare a little bit. He knows what's coming. He saw it coming. And I decided to link up my muta and my ling. And actually, this is very nice. His opponents, or his adepts and zealots, get trapped on right-click move. And so they're finished off by the lings. Now, my opponent in very bad shape for defending against air. All he's got is these disruptors and the mothership core, so is able to scare me off a little bit with this photon overcharge. But the thing is, it doesn't last long. So, 1 1000, 2 1000 to 10 1000, whatever, 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds, and you can attack again. And I'm just using that time to regroup anyway. So, running my troops in here. Got to dodge the photon cannon, and now he's got one goon, a stalker, I should say. So just no anti-air, really. And his army is complete disarray here, doing no damage to my mutalisks. And just has to concede, sadly.